Welcome to your orientation, how to get the most from this CHEFS program. I'm Laura Poland, dietitian in your kitchen. We will cover the following questions in this orientation. What is the mealtime method? How was the program developed? How do I navigate the program? What is healthy community chat and office hours? Before we cover the objectives for this orientation, I'd like you to consider this quote from James Clear. It's the author of a book, Atomic Habits, and he says, "Goals are good for setting direction, but systems are the best for making progress." You are about to explore an evidence-based system that will support you in meeting your health goals with food. Here are our objectives for the orientation. By the end of this orientation, you will be able to demonstrate knowledge of the mealtime method and how to apply it to the lessons presented in the C.H.E.F.S program. You will be able to identify the evidence-based framework used to build this program. You will also be able to apply lessons and food guides to your meal planning. And lastly, you will be able to navigate the program efficiently to get the most out of each lesson. To understand how the dietitian in your kitchen mealtime method works, let's first take a look at the evidence-based recommendations for a health-promoting dietary pattern. This may differ slightly depending on your health goals and health history, so please check with your practitioner as to what dietary pattern is best for you. This illustration of the health-promoting plate is where the consensus of evidence leads us. Take a look at the plate in the middle of the page. What % of this plate is plants? If you said 75%, you're correct. For most people, the health-promoting plate consists of at least 75% plants. You will note that I said at least 75% plant-based, as 100% plant-based diet is also health-promoting. The plant-based food categories include vegetables, fruits, grains, and whole grains. So what % of this plate is protein? If you said 25%, you are correct. A diet that contains 25% of protein is considered health promoting. It can also be 25% or less because there is a diet that can consist of protein without animal proteins. Let's first take a look at the left side of this plate. We're looking at vegetables and fruits. Vegetables include things like asparagus, bell peppers of all colors, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, and more. Fruits include citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruit. Tropical fruits like kiwi, pineapple, mango, and papaya. Berries like blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And other fruits such as apples, avocados, and grapes. Our next category is grains and whole grains, such as rice, brown rice, barley, oats, quinoa, breads, cereals, pasta, and more, all contribute to a healthy dietary pattern. Proteins can include animal proteins such as salmon, tuna, shellfish, beef, and lamb, but it can also include plant-based proteins such as legumes and beans, nuts, seeds, tempeh, and tofu. Dairy products can also be included in this category. You should be consuming dairy products at a minimum of 2 to 3 times per day. A healthy promoting diet is also supported by healthy fats, such as olive oil and canola oil. It can also include nuts and seed oils, as well as avocado oil. That's kind of a really popular one right now. But before we advance this slide, please take note of the colors of the bars that represent each category on this health promoting plate. Here's your system that will help ensure success. This Dietitian in Your Kitchen CHEF method is a system or framework that makes the connection between overall dietary recommendations that we just discussed and what is on your plate. It provides you with a framework for bringing the recommendations to life in your own kitchen. You can see how the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 categories align with the plate recommendations. The sixth category, 1, amplifies the flavors from all the categories by adding seasoning, spices, herbs, and blends. In this following framework, you will get closer to that 75% plant-focused diet, while giving you plenty of flexible options for meal preparation. This program represents the pillars of nutrition-related health behavior change: cooking, healthy eating, and food strategies. By providing you with support in each one of these areas, C.H.E.F.S provides a holistic approach to culinary instruction, promoting confidence in food selection and food preparation. Cooking instruction portions of this program provide you not only with how-to instruction, but guidance on selecting foods, equipment, and applying techniques to transform your ingredients into delicious meals. Healthy eating instruction provides you with evidence-based information to support your motivation for preparing healthier foods for yourself and your family. This instruction answers the question, what's in it for me? If I'm going to change my diet, my lifestyle, what are the benefits? Food strategies embedded in this program support you in sustaining whatever behavior changes you are deciding to make and include resources and goal setting. These pillars provide a structure within which the framework for the mealtime method is delivered. We will use lesson number 1, Nutrition 101 and Knife Skills, to illustrate the program structure. So each lesson starts with a lesson topic. Here you can see it's labeled. The label is Lesson 1, Basics, Nutrition 101 and Knife Skills. This is a narrated lesson in the form of a video presentation. It is then followed by a knowledge check, a series of cooking videos, materials and resources, then goal setting and comments/feedback. Every lesson follows this same format to ensure that all the pillars of the C.H.E.F.S program are covered. In every lesson, the first section will be a narrated lesson in the form of a video presentation. Each presentation will explore the topic in more detail and present both evidence-based information on this topic and culinary information as well. Let's take a look at Lesson 1, Nutrition 101 and Knife Skills. It will be a video like this one. You can see here you would choose this module off of Healthy. You can't change what you can't measure, so it's important to complete the knowledge check in each lesson. The knowledge check is a series of simple questions to ensure you have an understanding of the material presented. At the end of each lesson, we will review the questions and explore the answers together. You'll then be prompted in the module to complete the next section on knowledge check and complete the answers on your own at that time. The next pillar we will cover in each lesson is cooking. In addition to the culinary instruction provided inside each video presentation, we support your confidence in the kitchen with a series of cooking videos. Each video is accompanied by notes exploring recipe modifications and the health benefits of the ingredients. And here are some of the cooking videos. One of the videos in the first week is a pineapple beef stir fry. Yum. Lastly, we'll cover the food strategies pillar by providing you with multiple resources, handouts, ebooks, and sometimes links to external evidence-based research resources. As well, you'll always have access to the Healthy app. This is an example of one of the downloadable resources available to you in Module 1. You will find the handouts and files near the end of the module. The last step in each lesson is the most important, as it channels everything you have learned into actionable behaviors. Here's a quote from James Clear. People who make a specific plan for when and where they will perform a new habit are more likely to follow through. Here's a look at what the goal setting form looks like in your lessons. Lastly, we want to hear from you. As you experience these lessons, feedback is informative, meaning that we will make changes as we go to improve the experience and outcomes for our clients. As a community, we can elevate this program to being a gold standard in culinary nutrition education. Feel free to post comments and feedback in the comment section of each module. Reach out to your practitioner if you need additional support or have questions about how the recommendations presented here align with your health goals. You can utilize the Healthy chat for this. I keep mentioning Healthy. Healthy is where you are right now to observe these modules. Within Healthy, there's an option for you to chat, both with me personally or with your community, the community within C.H.E.F.S program. So you can communicate through that with the community chat. You can also post pictures and share your cooking skills or attempts and share recipes to help support everyone else who's in this program with you. Hope you enjoy.